Hi everyone, I'm Ali, and if you're looking for a great way to lift and firm sagging skin naturally, we're going to do today some great facial pinching to really help stimulate collagen and also improve circulation, and then finishing off with some all-important lymphatic drainage so we can release the toxins and waste within the neck and also the facial area. Now, first things first, you want to start off with clean skin, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit of facial oil just so we can actually have a bit of slip and glide so you're not kind of compromising the skin by dragging and pulling. Now, I'm adding just a little bit of rosehip oil here. I also like black Jamaican castor oil, or even if you have a face cream or if you're just putting on your face serum for the day, you can also do it with those products. So whatever you apply to your face and your neck is going to penetrate in even better and deeper whilst doing these face pinching exercises. So first of all, let's start off just with the neck area, and we're just going to get the lymphatics going before we start the facial pinching. So from the back of the ear, we're just going to place our hand and have the flat of the hand for more surface area, and you want to come from the back of the ear and just very gently glide down the big SCM muscle from the back of the ear down to the collarbone. Nice light feather-light touch. And then on the other side, back of the ear, just very gently gliding down the side of the neck, down to the collarbone. So let's start on the neck, and the neck area and the skin on the neck is quite fine and delicate, so you want to be very light. So taking our fingers here, we're starting almost from the collarbone and just very gently working in an upwards motion along the neck towards the chin and the jawline area, and then just slowly work along. Again, very light and delicate, so you don't want to be marking the skin. Again, this will also help promote collagen and elastin. Particularly as we get older, we start to lose that, so we need to really sort of help it get going in a way, if you like, by stimulating it by these facial massage exercises. And all the way up. And then work thumb under the chin, fingers above. We're just gently pinching on the chin here, and then working our way along. Again, all of these are nice and gentle. Now, I've been a facialist, qualified facialist for the last 7 years, and I'm really passionate about skincare, and I really do want to help you on your journey. So please comment down below and tell me if there's any other facial massage exercises or face yoga and lymphatic drainage you'd like me to share with you. So again, just gently pinching there, and then just gently pinching under the jawline, just nice and light. And then above the jawline, and I like to work in an outwards and slightly upwards motion. Obviously, having older skin, everything starts to sag and you want to be lifting up rather than dragging anything down. And then just slowly working in an upwards motion now from the jawline past the mouth area towards the nose, and then slowly working our way along from the jawline towards the bottom of the cheek area. You can do this morning or evening. I personally like to do this in the morning, so I do find it tends to wake up the skin. So now let's work on the cheekbone area. So placing my thumb under the cheekbone, the fingers above, you just want to gently place your hand where the bone is, under the eye, and then just with only the thumbs here, you just want to lift up and gently pinch and hold. And then working our way along and just using the thumb to lift up and gently pinch under the cheekbone. You don't want to be dragging the skin under the eyes, so you want to keep this nice and straight and also still. And again, working our way along. Nice gentle pinch. helping to sculpt that cheekbone. Let's do that again, just coming with the thumbs. If we have a really nice lifted lower part of the face, you tend to find that everything else lifts up. It's almost like a really natural facelift. And further along. Now, if you do fancy becoming a member, where you get lots of sort of extra videos and live streams, please look in the descriptions box below. Nice to have a nice little family of maybe ladies or even gentlemen who are into their skincare, and for more sort of hints and tips if you like. So now let's work on above the cheekbone area, and we don't want to go too far up to where the eye is, because again the skin around the eyes is very, very delicate. So I'm using my ring finger just under the eyes here where the bone is, and my fingers above my thumbs again. Again, we're just gently pressing, but we're just a little bit higher up, just above the cheekbone in this one. Before we were slightly under, but this is slightly higher. And again, I'm just doing this very, very gently. And then just between the eyes, taking the thumb under the eyebrows, fingers above, just gently pinch and work along. And then gently pinching along the forehead in an upwards motion. Now, we don't have much fat padding here on the forehead, so you just need to be just quite light. Don't want to be marking the skin. And then taking the hands, interconnecting them, we're now doing some lymphatic drainage. Now we've done some pinching. We're just very gently gliding in a feather-like motion from the centre of the forehead down to the temples, under the eyes, light feather-like motion. And what we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph, which is very close to the surface of the skin. And then lower part of the face, very light. And then main part of the sort of large part of the hand here, more surface area, lifting up towards the jawline and back towards the back of the ear and down to the SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then placing our hands into a V shape on one ear at a time. We're just very gently gliding down where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then down the big SCM muscle, and then on the other side. Down the big SCM muscle to the collarbone. And then for our final lymphatic drainage release, from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, we just have some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses. And this will move all the toxins and waste we've moved within the facial area after our facial pinching, and also our lymphatic drainage into the body ready for elimination. So I will place another video here if you'd like to join me there. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. And please comment down below. And again, check out my membership. And also, if you'd like a regular email from me, I'm going to be sort of emailing sort of once or 2 weeks.